Hello, guys, people around the world, my people in America, UK, Canada, Germany, Jamaica, Kenya, Nigeria, South Africa, Namibia, and any other part of the world. Welcome and welcome, goods. Welcome back once again. This is the Pioneering YouTube channel. I am underscore priceless, coming to you straight up from Abuja, Nigeria, West Africa. Another day, another wonderful opportunity, another wonderful moment. It is exactly 4 o'clock p.m. +1 GMT, evening time here in Abuja, Nigeria, West Africa. As at the time I am recording this content, guys, yes, to my wonderful people around the world, you guys are always loved, you guys are always respected, you guys are always much more appreciated here. We don't take your time, we don't take your interaction, we don't take your engagement for granted, because you guys are the life where you guys are the backbone upon which this channel is built. Wonderful, guys. Yes, as the title suggests, wonderful people, how I predicted the arrest of MAYANI in 2024. Guys, before we dive deeper, guys, about the MAYANI's case, the hullabaloo, if you've seen or you've noticed, I've shied away from talking from it. It's not that I was not going to talk, but I just decided to, subpedal it, downplay it for the moment, waiting for the right time to talk. Because, like I always talk whenever I receive the download from universe, and universe has communicated to me, just like in the past where we've created the content intimating us, bringing us up to speed with what was going on in Nyapo Hansen. But my people, yes, let's kick up this content with the right news to both. Welcome back the traveling commando to Africa. Boss Marwa, welcome. Welcome, boss. It is almost a year, 9 months to 10 months that Marwa has departed the shores of Africa, and he has been in Argentina, where he has taken enough time to jail, to get to know his what um, in-laws, or can we say African in-laws, our African in-laws, and also his mother-in-law, father-in-law, siblings-in-laws, and the rest of them. And we have seen how that actually take, you know, a toll on the channel, because Marwa's channel was a bit stalled, was a bit, slowed, was a bit working in a snail-paced, state. But guys, like the commando that Marwa is, he's a force. He's a force to be reckoned with. He's the team to beat. As always, Marwa will navigate. Marwa will continue being the best. Marwa will continue being the voice. Marwa will continue, galvanizing, creating content with limited views, because it is not easy to get stuck in one place in Argentina. But we all know the reasons why he got stuck in Argentina, and why it took him almost a year in Argentina. And we all know, we don't know when next they could be returning to Argentina, but definitely when they'll be returning to Argentina, probably Baby Maisha, Prince Maisha could be talking. Prince Maisha must have been, a healthy, growing young boy. And that is why Marwa took time, the world stayed back in Argentina. They get the needed document, the legal back document, and Baby Maisha today is a what? Well legally represented, citizen of Argentina, and also a citizen of Kenya. As they, step into the shores of Africa, definitely Marwa gonna what? Start the process of what? Getting Maisha Kenyan what? Passport. Guys, the news of his arrival, it was yesterday around early wee hours of today. I mean, around 2 to 3 p.m. a.m. in the morning, though it was still night. And I saw Marwa, posting on his, Facebook page that they have arrived what? Africa. And boss, we are gladly happy. We are super happy that God Almighty has spared your life, has spared the life of Baby Maisha, has spared the life of your, partner, Rosho, that you guys have what? Gotten back safely to Kenya, to Africa. Welcome boss and welcome good. Guys, talking about Marwa coming back, we have seen the Max Zero of Nyapohanse, who is supposedly safe, step-style leader, because I don't think that one is a community leader, is a youth leader, because a leader that does not understand, does not even have simple logic, arithmetic of understanding and easy comprehension, could not be a leader for people. And that is just it. You could not be a leader for people. Max 1, Max 0. How? I've seen Max 0 spreading rumors, spreading lies, saying all nonsense that Marwa this, Marwa that, Marwa is coming back. Nobody is talking about Marwa. Nobody is saying they want to welcome Marwa. Nobody is this and that. It is only Gitriba that the Gitriba has, been laboring, and very soon that he too, Gitriba, gonna run. Bro, you are a nimkumpok, an illiterate, someone that does not understand things. Yes, you don't understand things. You don't. And that is why if you have easy comprehension and long-lasting memory, you must have understand that indeed Marwa has given people the marching orders. Marwa has given people the red card to no ever come closer to him. And I am happy that I pioneered in the priceless, advocated for that, championed for that, pushed for that, where Marwa listened to me and implemented that advice, that he has decided to be a one-man show, that he has decided to put a stop to, easy access to him, where people have gotten it on platter of gold, and they have turned against him, and they have, betrayed his trust, abused the privileges and opportunities granted to them on platter of gold. And I'm happy he has done that. So you, as a new kumpok, that you don't have a lasting long memory, now you are trying to imply that Marwa, indulge in act of what? Divide and rule in Nyapohanse, and you are calling on people like Arinje, this and that, Minawi, that they are nowhere to be found, this and that. Yes, how could people come when Marwa has categorically told you people, and he listened to me, that he is no longer helping anybody, he is no longer welcoming anybody, his home is not open for anybody, his home will never be open for people. And if you want to meet him, you're gonna pay your way, you're gonna come through, so that you guys should know the importance of who Marwa is. You guys should know that indeed this person Marwa that we've been trying to take for granted, it is something very precious, and we could not understand, because they said a prophet is not honored in his hometown. And that is a problem with you people. So guys, now let's go to the issue of the main content of today, where we talked about what? The Mayani, stupid wheat boy that smokes. Always when he talks, you can see he's always, you can understand that this boy is not talking from a sensible, brain. This boy is not talking from an angle that he needs to talk, or he's not talking from someone that has his sanity intact. He's always what? Driven. He's always indulged in what? Out of smoking weed. And then he will come on this YouTube channel, set camera, start talking rubbish, start trying to spew nonsense and all manners of things, create contents that they are in total misalignment. They are not aligned with truth and reality. Now, I told us guys, who remembered, who could recall my wonderful people, wonderful, team Priceless, team Positivity, team Marwa, team Mayukno, team Congrats Mom, team Dimango, team David Gino, team, everybody who could remember somewhere last year in 2024, towards the tail end of the year, when the issue of what? Minors and teenage pregnancy in Nyapohanse held sway on this white street. Who could remember? If you could recall your mind and you cast back your mind, guys, I created a content where I gave us from a statistical point of view the percentages of what, how underage or teenage pregnancy it is a menace in Nyapohanse, in East Africa, Kenya, Nyapohanse inclusive. And in that content, I told us vividly, and I could recall that indeed those pushing, saying, my Gitriba, my Yugno, they are the ones giving the Obasa, that they are the ones sleeping around with those minors, and Mayugno impregnated Obasa or Gitriba and this and that, even to the point they went and reported to UNICEF, they went and reported to, they bring in other things just to generate and garner views on this whitish street towards tarnishing the hard-earned reputation, esteem, respect of Marwa and team positivity people, especially those whom grace has found, those whom God Almighty has blessed, those whom God has shown mercy and opened the doors where people like you, team positivity around the world have been helping them in cohort with their, good-heartedness. They decided to be good for their community, good for their people. But we've seen all these toxic people in Nyapohanse, the lazy cow people in Nyapohanse, they've tried so hard to paint Mayugno, Gitriba, and the rest of team positivity that they are the ones who are impregnating young ladies. We've seen the dramas, guys. It was a big deal. Immediately after that one, we now stepped into the issue of what? The nonsensical Itpasi and my daddy, Transtant daddy, God bless you, sir. So you can see during the highest peak of that narrative, when that street was mad, was on fire, during that time they saw pregnancy, I told those guys, I said, people, those telling or trying to paint or bring this issue and paint Mayugno as if they are the ones sleeping around with those ladies, they are the real culprits. They are the real people orchestrating. They are the real people indulging in the act of what? Sleeping with minors, marrying minors, putting minors in family lines, putting minors in family ways. Who could remember? Please, if you can recall, if you can remember, put it in the comment section down below, guys. Tell me, Priceless, I could remember. Priceless, I could recall. Pioneering, I remember. You talked about this, you told us, and that informed you people. Like I used to say, I don't just come here for talking sake. I don't just come here to, create content for views, to create content. No, I was sent for an assignment on a highly, purposeful assignment to say the truth. Push the truth. It doesn't matter the views. If we like, we get millions views. If we like, we get 1 views. What matters is we are telling the truth, and we are subjectively and explicitly, objectively, and explicitly telling the truth, saying the truth, and bringing the truth. We are unmasking the lies, debunking them, revealing the true state of things. Because I told us, I don't just come on this platform to talk. I've come from a point of what? The universe informing me, higher source telling me, Priceless, this is what I want you to talk today. This is what I want you to create content in regard to today. And that is why, like I used to tell us, we've seen the issue of this Mayani and Alex. And one thing, guys, we need to applaud Alex, even though he's a stupid man, he's a stupid guy, he's a stupid person, he's a stupid lad also. Because I've in the past also taught him, you know, see why? I've been telling you people, the people need to protect Nyapohanse. You should not just be indulging or receiving peanut from people sitting in their couches abroad because they are what? They are hating Marwa. And they will be sending you peanut to undo Marwa, to undo good things Marwa has done. Towards what? Engaging in campaign of calumny, that it is the reflection of true state of things. You know, see, I used to tell you people, you are doing more damage to your community, and when it is the time to hit back at you, you people have no place to hide. You people have nowhere to go, because we understand wherever there's development, wherever there's prosperity, wherever there's gain going to take place, the forces on their development fight back to ensure that the true development does not come to truth. But we are winners, and we will be winners, and will continue being winners as Marwa has been. The Marwa who is championing, leading the race, and showing you he has been a winner. And you will continue being a winner. You guys continue saying nonsense. You guys continue receiving peanut donation from people who they cannot stomach the fact that Marwa, a village guy, maybe to them somebody that is not having or he's not possessing the right qualities, the right looks, the right personality, Why should he be controlling YouTube? Why should he be building the mansion, Villa Medellin mansion? Why did he do such? Why did he build for the parents? Why did he and this and that and that and all those things? Why could Marwa be able to do that? Because to them, they believe we have the right looks, because to them, their looks in the 3D world is what they're after, low-key vibrational looks. But God Almighty, the source, the originator of life, when he doesn't look at who you are and he doesn't look at your looks, that is why God does not judge like a man. He looks at the true state of and the content of your heart. And God decided to choose Marwa. And Marwa, like I used to tell us, is a chosen one, as he has been chosen by God Almighty. God not minding his looks, God not minding his personality. And that is why some people who think they can be, spending the little they earn to look polished, to look superficial, to look artificial, to look this, and they believe they have the right courage, they have the right physique, they have the right huge voice, they have the intimidating and imposing, posture, stature, physique, personality, caliber, men of will and substance, and this and that. And then God, they see a village boy that is not even anybody. He doesn't care. Marwa can eat on camera. Marwa can wipe his camera. Marwa can do like this on camera. Marwa doesn't hide anything. He lives true life. He show you true things. You cannot stomach. Why are we? And we want to be in front of Marwa, and it is not working. So that has gone on to be, and we have let you know. In fighting Marwa, you are engaging in an exercise of futility. You can never win. That is a fight you can never win. And now you have been arrested. Go, you'll be arraigned. And I realized by the time I was trying to create this content, I realized you've entered into plea bargaining. So you have to be, when you are arraigned in court, they have to take your plea bargain. So it less for you to admit or say no. And when you say no or you admit, when you admit to the crime, that could go a long way in lessening the proportionality of your, service terms. But if you deny, and after at long last, you are found what? Wanting. You are found what? Culpable. Your sentence could be, a huge big deal. Now go. I've been telling you people, why is it that the toxicity in your hands around the world, you are the ones engaging, or you are always being caught, you are being chased. Law enforcement agencies after you, people are giving you strike. Nobody has been giving anything positivity strike, or no police or no law enforcement has been going after the positivity, because we stand for the truth and we say the truth. We look you in the face. It doesn't matter who you are. We're gonna look you in the face and we'll tell the truth. So, bro, Mayani, you are a loser, and a loser that you are, propelled by narcissistic tendency to fight Marwa and his family. Now it has caught up with you, and I've seen your mentor and been a mentee to your mentor, who is what? Stupid, useless, Nyampahanse parrot. Mumu shows it's Gintu has denied you. Now Gintu has threw you under the bus. You are stupid, always will be here. Hey, G, Gintu my dad. Gintu my G under my foot. Stupid nonsense. Go to the prison, serve the prison terms, because we, as a human rights advocate, I don't condone on the edge. And that is why when Passy stupidly, mumutiously brought the issue of what? Trench Town Boy, and she was trying to paint it as if she's a minor, I hit her and I went against her. Because once you turn 18, if the person like you should be million years old, you've attained the what? Age of legality, and anybody can touch you. But we front at people exploiting, taking advantage of what? Minors who they do not have the willpower, they do not have the discerning mind to comprehend, to understand, and to say no to advances. And you indulge in such. And stupid boy, you think you could be let off the hook, to the point I learned that you even took a machete, threatening, trying to assault its enemies, even though he's a very stupid person also. But I gave you kudos for this, for bringing this and exposing this to the limelight. And I told those guys how I predicted this thing. I said These people are the ones, the team toxicity are the ones impregnating the ladies in Yapohase, but in order to save their blushes and their faces, they are trying to paint it the other way, trying to make Mayuno and the rest of them that they were the ones doing such. Yes, and that shows it. My wonderful people around the world, we are happy that the team negativity are being caught and judgment is being served. Karma is a bitch and nobody gonna go scot-free. You must pay for everything you've done, my wonderful people around the world. People in America, UK, Canada, Germany, Jamaica. See us again. Much love. Bye-bye.